My name is Adefolu Deborah and I'm the group leader for Law Group 2. Our topic is the role of logic in evaluating human reasoning in everyday arguments. Logic, from the Greek term logos, means word or discourse. It is the underlying principle and method of correct human reasoning that distinguish valid, correct, and sound arguments from invalid, incorrect, and unsound arguments. The need for logical and critical thinking in everyday life is very, very crucial, especially in present Nigeria. The present Nigeria suffers from many deficiencies, which broadly stem from poor educational background and has affected the logical reasoning of individuals.
This study uses a qualitative, analytical, and research design rooted in conceptual analysis and philosophical inquiry. It uses entirely on secondary sources such as textbook, logic, media reports, etc., and online publication, as well as insights from logic and critical thinking and class discussions. No primary data like survey or analysis or interviews were collected. There are three main steps to this kind of logic. First, define core logic. That includes validity, soundness, and fallacies. And how you apply this reasoning to the real world concept and pattern in Nigeria media, education, politics, and social interaction. And also how you generate evidence and conclusions, and also recommendations.
Roles of logic in evaluating human reasoning. 1. Distinguishing correct from incorrect reasoning. Logic helps people determine whether an argument is valid or invalid. It enables individuals to identify when conclusions properly follow from given premises and when they do not. 2. Detecting fallacies and errors. Logic exposes mistakes in reasoning such as hasty generalization, ad hominem attacks, appeal to authority, and false dilemma. This prevents people from being deceived by weak or misleading arguments. 3. Promoting critical thinking. Logic encourages careful analysis before accepting claims or making decisions. It trains individuals to question assumptions, examine evidence, and think independently. 4. Improving decision making. Through logical reasoning, people can make more rational and informed choices in areas such as education, business, politics, relationships, and daily life. 5. Enhancing problem-solving skills. Logic provides systematic methods for analyzing problems and finding reasonable solutions. It helps people organize their thoughts clearly and approach issues step by step.
Here are practical examples that relate to the Nigerian society. Ethnic bias in political arguments. This is backed up by the fallacy ad hominem and genetic fallacies. Secondly, health misinformation. This is backed up by post-HOC and anecdotal evidence. Thirdly, justifying corruption. It is backed up by argumentum ad populum. Next, technology policy debate. Slippery slope fallacy. Next, defending harmful practices. It's an appeal to tradition. And lastly, misleading statistics, hasty generalization.
Challenges to improving logical reasoning. Educational system problems, including rote learning, outdated curricula, poor teaching preparation, and inadequate resources. 2. Cultural and social factors, including deference to authority, declining reading culture, and the dominance of rhetorics over evidence in public discourse. And 3. Psychological and philosophical obstacles, including cognitive biases and subjectivism.
Recommendations: Pathway to Logical Literate Nigeria. Firstly is the curriculum reforms. Strengthen and expand logic and critical thinking across all the disciplines in Nigerian tertiary institutions. It introduced formal logic at secondary school levels. Secondly is the media literacy programs. Governments and civil societies should invest in media literacy initiatives, equipping citizens to evaluate information critically before sharing, and especially on social media platforms. Then thirdly is the public awareness campaigns. It conducts awareness campaigns on common logic fallacies and misinformation through televisions, radio, and social media to reach the wide possible Nigerian audience. Then fourthly, teacher training to train Nigerians educators in inquiry-based pedagogies that promotes critical thinking, moving beyond rates of learning to encourage evidence-based reasoning and open debates.
In summary, the cultivation of logical reasoning is not a luxury, but a necessity for Nigeria's democratic development, social cohesion, and overall progress. Thank you for listening.